darling. How are you?
Hey Peter, I'm good. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, well, you asked us to repair your washing machine, and I know I would normally need to inform you at least 24 hours in advance, but I have a repair guy doing another job nearby, and I was wondering if it would be convenient for us to do the job in the next 2 hours.
It's not really convenient right now, but he could come in about an hour. Would that be okay? I'd like the washing machine fixed as soon as possible too.
That's perfect. I'll get him to do the other job and then come back.
Okay.
I'll see you later then.
Thanks. Bye.
Your landlord seems really nice.
Yeah, he's the best I've had so far. He's totally different from my last landlord, Margaret. I've learnt the hard way that we need to protect ourselves. My friends and I had a general tenancy agreement together, so we have to go and present our case to the Queensland Civil and Administrative Tribunal tomorrow against Margaret. She's trying to claim from us $1,500 for the damage to the carpet, which we didn't cause.
We all seem to be learning from our experiences and mistakes. My friend told me that another international student was even threatened by his landlord and told that he'd be deported if he didn't pay what the landlord demanded. I have to keep telling other international students that their visas won't be cancelled if they stand up for their rights when renting a place to live.
Oh, that's terrible. I can't imagine what some international students go through. It's important that we refer them to people who can help them.
I recently researched a residential tenancy authority website, and I found some great information on things we need to be aware of during a tenancy.
You should keep your rent up to date and file receipts. However, if you pay electronically, you will have a transaction record, so the landlord does not need to give you receipts. If the landlord wants to increase the rent, they must give at least 2 months' notice or 4 weeks' notice for rooming accommodation, and can only increase the rent once every 6 months. The rent cannot be increased during a fixed term agreement unless this was written into the agreement that you signed. The landlord may enter the property for a variety of reasons, including maintenance and regular inspections. However, you must be given the correct written notice first. Apart from these situations, you must be allowed to have peace, comfort, and privacy. Notify the landlord or agent of any maintenance needed or other problems with your tenancy. It is best to do so in writing and keep a copy for your records. Fair wear and tear over time is acceptable, but you are expected to maintain the condition of the property. You are also responsible for your guests. If you or the landlord breaks a condition of your agreement, the other party can issue a notice to remedy breach to the offending party. This form is available on the Residential Tenancies Authority website.
Thanks, Michael. I also found the RTA website useful. I thought I understood my rights well enough, but I still made a mistake. We really should have signed an entry condition report and taken some photos when we moved into the last house. That way we would have had proof about the condition of the place. Then, when we moved out, we should have completed the exit condition report. There's no way we should pay for the damage that was already there. If we'd done everything properly, it'd be easy for us to claim all the bond money that we're entitled to.
So, is a fixed term agreement automatically renewed when it ends?
No, Ling. Normally, if a fixed term agreement ends and doesn't get renewed, it continues as a periodic agreement. So that means you can continue living there until you or the landlord want to end the lease. The conditions of the original tenancy agreement still continue. So if you decide to leave, you need to give the landlord 2 weeks' notice. On the other hand though, if the landlord wants you to leave, they need to give you 2 months' notice.
Even with a fixed term agreement, they also need to give you at least 2 months' notice if they want you to move out.
Also, it's strange, but if the tenants want to move out at the end of the fixed term agreement, they still need to give 2 weeks' notice before the end of the lease.
The information about the bond refund is especially important. Can you believe that sometimes when people move out, they totally forget about the bond they paid when they moved in? There's actually a lot of unclaimed bond money sitting with the Residential Tenancies Authority. I guess a lot of it belongs to international students who forgot or left their bond claim too late. We should keep reminding our friends to claim the bond money back. It's their money, so if they believe that the RTA may still have bond money that belongs to them, they can do an unclaimed money search on the RTA website.
Actually, I found out that international students can still apply to get their bond refunded even after they've gone back home. They just need to give their overseas address or their email address to the RTA. There are so many things we have to remember. I think I just need to summarise all the things we need to pay attention to when we end an agreement.
You must give written notice to leave, even if you have a contract with an expiry date. Most tenants need to give at least 14 days notice or 7 days if you are in rooming accommodation. Your tenancy agreement may include special terms and could require you to organise extra things like carpet cleaning. Remember to allow time and money for these expenses. Remember to arrange disconnection or forwarding of accounts in your name, such as phone, electricity, internet or pay TV. Refer to your entry condition report when completing the exit condition report. You must try to leave the property in the same condition as when you moved in. Once the landlord has done their final inspection, you can receive a refund of your bond. Part of your bond may be used to fix any damage you could have caused or make up for unpaid rent. If you and the landlord agree on how the bond is to be refunded, you can get the refund in cash from most post offices in Queensland or put your bank details on the refund of rental bond form. Even people who have to move quickly or return overseas can provide their new address to the RTA so that the bond refund can be settled later.
So, Ling, whereabouts are you looking for a place to rent? Maybe we could house hunt together.
That sounds like a good idea. We can even remind each other and help each other about the things we have to pay attention to.
So, Michael, what are you going to do tonight? Maybe there's some emergency accommodation around?
I should be okay. I just need to call a few friends and one of them will take me up for a few nights. I'm sure I'll find a place to rent soon.